Hello YouTube, this is Commander Ironside, Operation Second Chance, China, UK 4. China's got 4 to spend, it's spending 3, saving 1 on an infantry. UK has 47, I believe, 15 it's buying an airbase. For 15, 2 tanks and an infantry. And then for 17, a tank, 2 artillery, and 1 infantry, but I also get a free infantry in Britain for being at war. So those are the buys. We'll do China. You know, I think Hammer Time's done a good job focusing on China with Japan. He's built a shit ton of factories. I think it's 4 factories. So China's kind of toast, so this is kind of the last hurrah. I'd love to attack that stack, but I don't think I have the numbers, so I'm gonna run and make him attack me. Probably gonna lose, certainly gonna lose, but you know, that's the only Chinese move. I'll drop my Chinese guy in China. So then we'll have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, hold on, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 13 infantry, a fighter, and 2 artillery in China. UK, let's see what we want to do. A couple combats to declare. Combat for Northwest Iran. 2 infantry and an artillery are going to go into there. We're going to fight the battle for Syria. And we'll have the 2 infantry and artillery came from Iraq into Northwest Iran. From Iraq, an infantry and an artillery are going to move in there, and from Transjordan, an infantry and artillery are going to move into Syria. They'll be joined in that battle by a tactical going 1-2 and a fighter. And because we don't have another use for it, we'll send the bomber. They're all coming back to Cairo. Are there any other battles? I'm gonna leave these guys. I'm gonna leave the guys down here. Do I want to do that? I do want to leave those guys there, so I'm gonna leave those guys there. There's a method to my madness. Hopefully it's a good method, but it's certainly madness, so it's all good. That's all of my attacks, I think. So let's roll some dice. Let me just double, triple check. Britain's got nothing over here other than this. It's got the attack there. It's got that attack. I'm not attacking Argentina this turn. The French will take care of the German destroyer transport. There's no attacks there. So that is it. So let's roll Northwest Iran. So I have an artillery, infantry, and an infantry. So 2 at 2 and 1 at 1, going up against 1 at 2. 1 hit. Hopefully you can see that because I removed it. Miss. So Northwest Iran will fall. Now let's do Syria. So I have an infantry artillery pair, another infantry artillery pair, a fighter, a tactical, and a bomber with 2 at 2. All right, so infantry, artillery, bomber, fighter, tac. All right, 4 hits, sorry. So that's more than enough. German response. Get off of my continent. 1 hit. Shouldn't have said that. I woke the beast. Okay, so Syria will fall and I will lose in British infantry. So I'll take the territory with an infantry and 2 artillery. Okay, so now that that's done, let me clean this up. And let's do some non-combat moves. Start over here. Where are we looking at? Okay. So first, let me adjust the income. So Britain takes the Northwest Iran, but there's no income for that. And then we take Syria from Italy. So Britain goes up 1, Italy goes down 1. So Italy should be at 15, and Britain should be at 39. Non-combat wise, the 2 infantry from Transjordan are going to move, and the artillery from Transjordan are going to move to Egypt. The bomber is going to land back in Egypt. The fighter and the tactical are going to land back in Egypt. The fleet, though, is going to come into 98. So that'll be an aircraft carrier, a cruiser, a transport, and 3 destroyers. All sitting at 98. The 2 fighters that are on Gibraltar are going to come back and land on the carrier. The fleet in 80 is going to move to 39. The fighter and the tactical in Iran are going to come to Calcutta. This is turn 4, so do I want to be 1, 2, 3, 4? I could be in Burma. 1, 2, 3. His planes can hit me, so no, I don't want to be in Burma at this point. I'll be in Burma later on. That is fine. The transport that's sitting in 91 is going to go hang out off the coast of 86. The transport in 109 is going to pick up an infantry and artillery, come down to 91, drop off an infantry and artillery there. The Brazilians are going to hang out. Nothing else to do here. Nothing else to do here. I took that. Do I want to rail anything? I'm going to come back to the rail. I'm going to place my buy and then think if I want to rail something. If you guys will bear with me. So the air base goes into Egypt. The 2 tanks are going to go into Iran. And infantry is going to go into Egypt. And then in India, we are going to put 2 infantry, a tank, and 2 artillery. So I just answered my question. I do not want to rail anything. So let's see what we got. I can never remember the damn bonus, if it's 5 or 3 for Elamine. So I am at 39 on the income tracker. I will count it after the fact, but I think that is correct. If it's wrong, I will fix it with my playing mates. And if I'm wrong, I'm sure Hammer Time or Krautfather will let me know. So I get a 5 bonus for UK controlling Egypt, Transjordan, and Elamine. So I'm at 39, so that's 44. And then I get 6 in the Middle East, so that's 50. So Britain should have $50 to spend next turn. just get that so I don't forget it. I have been very forgetful this game. So Britain's got 50 bucks. Not bad. Let's do a disposition. So in London, I have 5 infantry and artillery, 5 AAA, and 2 Commonwealth infantry. C-Zone 91, I have a destroyer, 2 cruisers, and a transport. In Gibraltar, I have an infantry and an artillery. In Brazil, I have 4 infantry and a mech. C-Zone 98, a carrier with 2 fighters, a cruiser, 3 destroyers, and a transport. In Egypt, I have 4 fighters, a tactical bomber, 7 infantry, 2 artillery, a tank, a AAA, an air base, a minor factory, and a British bomber. In Syria, I have an infantry and 2 artillery. Northwest Iran, 2 infantry and artillery. Iran, I have a minor complex and 2 tanks. In India, I have 4 AAA. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 infantry, 6 artillery, and a tank. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yep. 19 infantry, 4 AAA, 6 artillery, a tank, and 2 fighters, and a tactical bomber. C-Zone 39. I have a battleship, a cruiser, and a transport. I think that is it. Britain's got 50 to spend. On to Italy.